Hi, Butiki. Oh, Butiki, what are you doing hiding under there? Oh, there you are, Butiki. What's gotten into you? Where's our book for this week? Oh, I see. This looks like a scary book. But that's okay. We can read it together. Will that make you feel better, Butiki? All right then, let's get started. Today's book is called Ma Me Me MuMu by Jomike Tejido. This book has a lot of different kinds of monsters in it. So let's go over what they're called before we begin the story. Teak Balang. The teak balang is part human and part horse. It lives in swamps, usually appearing under a full moon to play tricks on unsuspecting travelers. Aswang. The aswang is a flesh-eating monster. It can change its appearance into another creature, usually a bat, pig, black dog, or an old woman. Chianak. The chianak takes the form of a newborn baby and cries to get attention. When picked up by a traveler, it returns to its monster form and attacks its victim. Manananggal. The manananggal is a beautiful older woman who can cut her body in half. Flying at night with huge bat-like wings, she usually leaves her lower half body behind while she hunts for prey. Capra. The capra is a large creature that looks human. It dwells in a balete tree and likes to smoke a big cigar. Multo. The multo is the ghost of a dead person who comes back to Earth to avenge a wrong or finish an incomplete task or promise. Shiokoi. The shiokoi is a mythical sea creature with a body covered in scales. It drowns humans and then eats them. Tik-tik. Named for the tik-tik sound it makes to ensnare its victims, the tik-tik transforms into a huge bird or bat to prey on pregnant women. Bungisngis. A bungisngis has a single eye and two long tusks on each side of its mouth. This unusually strong, gullible creature loves to laugh and has a keen sense of hearing. Nuno Sapunso. The Nuno Sapunso is an old, grouchy dwarf with a long beard. He puts a curse on anyone who trespasses over his mound. My goodness, Butiki, those are some scary monsters. Now that we know what they are, let's start the story. Maybe there's a MuMu in our house. They say monsters live in the dark. What if one night I see one? I'm so afraid. Ooh, maybe there's a monster in the kitchen. A monster in the bathroom? Monsters everywhere I go. Ah! Don't be frightened, Lolo said. It's all just in your head. Lolo sat in his chair and spoke these rhymes. If a tikbalang knocks on the door, be not afraid. He is your guest. Offer him tea and hay to freshen his breath. If a chianak comes crawling, don't cry from fright. Just teach him to speak and bring him delight. If a tik-tik lands on your roof, there's no need to hide. Borrow her tongue and paraglide. If you see a capre, just bring out a jar of sweet melon candy and he'll dump his cigar. If you meet a manananggal, smile and be at your best. Whip out a needle and thread and start a sewing contest. If you're taking a bath, don't shiver with fear. When a shiokoi shows up, just splash him with cheer. If you spot a multo, play tag and be it. But don't feel cheated when he can't be hit. When an aswang shows up to party, it's okie dokie. While she's aling bebang, she loves to karaoke. And when bebang becomes bantai, let the neighbors hop on and fly. If a bungisnis wanders in, let the kitchen solve your jitters. Feed him sweets like ice cream, yam, or banana fritters. If a nuno lives in your garden, it might be a good decision to show respect when you pass and politely ask permission. So sorry, I'm just passing through. And what would you offer Lolo when he tells you his rhymes? Your favorite fruit and tea, of course. That's right, because I took a long time. Lolo, I love how you take care of me. Good night, Sophia. Good night, Lolo Nanding. The end. I guess those monsters weren't so scary after all. So, Butiki, did you like this week's book? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. As always, thanks for watching and see you next week.